When it comes to tackling steep inclines, most robotic mowers are designed for an average of 35%, which is already quite impressive. However, the Mammotion Luba AWD5000 is a different story. This monster is designed to handle slopes of up to an insane 75%, which is more than double that of a conventional robotic mower. Whether it truly lives up to its promises and can handle such steep slopes will be the focus of today's extreme test. So without further ado, let's not waste any time and jump right into it after the intro. But if you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell to never miss a video again. The current prices of the device for support can be found in the video description below. Thank you for your support, and let's get started. The Mammotion Luba AWD5000 is undoubtedly one of the most impressive robotic mowers I've ever tested on this channel. If you haven't watched the video on it yet, make sure to check it out, as I'll link it for you right here in the top right corner of the info card. It'll be worth your while. This device is not only designed for 5,000 square meters, but it's also supposed to handle slopes of up to an incredible 75%, which is equivalent to a mind-boggling 36.87 degrees. At least, that's what theory suggests. Whether it performs just as well in practice is what we'll find out in today's test. Since my lawn doesn't have such steep inclines where I could thoroughly test the robotic mower, I decided to dismantle the Luba and load everything I need for the test onto a handcart. Then I set off on my way. Upon reaching the destination, I set up and connected the Luba station at the base of the hill. I powered it using a mobile power station that I've previously introduced on this channel. You can find the video for that up here on the top right corner of the info card. After starting up the Luba, it was necessary to reset the existing map in the app because the position of the RTK base station has been changed. So far, so good. Now, let's take a look at the hill, or rather, the elevation that the Luba is about to climb. For this purpose, I found the steepest hill in my vicinity that I'm familiar with and mowed down the grass, which was over 70 centimeters tall, to a normal height so that the Luba can drive up. Next, using Bosch's digital inclinometer, I measured the slope at various stages. You can find the video for this device also up here on the right corner of the info card. The first measurement point I marked had a slope of only 10%, followed by 19% in the middle of the elevation, and finally the maximum slope of the hill, which measured a staggering 52.7%. As you can see, the hill with its 52% slope is already extremely steep, but the Luba is supposed to tackle an additional 20% incline. Let's wait and see if it can handle the 52% or if it fails at this point. Because as soon as we take a look at the ground, we can see that it does not improve optimal conditions at all. This means that the grass surface is sparse, and especially in the upper part of the slope where it gets interesting, the soil is extremely sandy and offers very little traction compared to a regular lawn area. However, since this is an extreme test, it's just right, and now I'd say let's let the Luba climb the hill. Here we go. As you can see, the first stage with 10% slope was easily mastered. The next 20% slope was also without any difficulties, and now it gets interesting as we approach the 52% slope. And now, wow, take a look at it, it has reached the top. I must admit, I truly didn't expect it to reach the top without any difficulties on the first attempt. Whether it was a lucky shot or not, I let the robotic mower go up and down a few more times, and I also didn't encounter any problems. The interesting thing is, as mentioned before, that the ground is very loose, yet the wheels of the robotic mower didn't even slip in the slightest. Whether you go up the hill in one go or start in the middle, it makes no difference. I also tried to make a 180-degree turn at the steepest point with the mower, which was also doable, but of course, not highly recommended as it puts a lot of strain on the ground. In my case, the Luba had already dug some significant holes in the loose ground after the first turn. Nevertheless, I can say that no matter how many times I let the mower go up and down the hill during the practical test, I didn't encounter any difficulties with a slope of a proud 52% and a far from advantageous ground. Therefore, in my opinion, it is quite realistic to assume that the robotic mower can easily handle the 75% slope on a regular lawn area, even if it's wet. Thus, the Luba AWD5000 is, in my opinion, without a doubt, the ultimate choice when it comes to a robotic mower that can handle both vast areas and steep slopes. In these aspects, it's very difficult to find a device that can match its performance. And now, I'm curious to know, did you expect the Luba to handle such a steep slope or not? And what's your opinion on this? Feel free to write it down in the comments below. I'm excited to hear your feedback. And that's it for this video. If you liked it, please show your support with a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for free and activate the notification bell to never miss a video. The current prices can be found in the video description below. Thank you for your support, and until next time, take care. Goodbye.